I cannot enter.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Aim for Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name! I shall tear thee apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells! I shall crush you. Your blood is now mine. Your neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bones.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath. How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Ascalon, they found us.
No. Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Please, who are you?
If you must know,
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask.
Why was that?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters.
What the hell was that?
They are known as Volkod, an ancient
What of this
vampire society's elite in the Empire.
So is it you?
Perhaps.
Sean is a skull.
Maybe because he is the...
Sean killed a pig.
If you refer to Harriet...
Harriet Jones is alive.
No. Harriet is not alive.
I don't...
She is filled with bile and...
Thank you. Hello, Harriet.
Yeah.
I've so many
I love
Your room.
to see if I...
Wife? Do you take...
Nobody gave a...
I have a...
Questions.
Do you remember what you did?
First,
Very well.
are you like...
No, I'm not, Harriet.
I like...
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton.
I will not lie.
Who, what?
He used to be my...
Shadow?
The shadows.
And these shadows, what make...
It...
Questions...
Have you found...
There is too much...
Get to know us. Spend time.
For how...
Skulls have been
Where did you...
reclaimed. Ain't...
Why did...
Live!
Why don't you leave the city?
We are the sewer skulls. This is our domain.
What are you...
From the guilt.
Your dick...
True.
Can I...
We ask.
You were once...
It is a sad...
What manner of creature?
I really don't know.
What is
a
it?
progeny of...
You mentioned that vampire... I thank you for your...
Your kind...
Thank you. It's locked, all right. Are you all right?
I could ask you the same.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Oh, really?
I beg...
I said...
Sir,
For fuck...
it's my...
I'm safe here.
I see.
Do you think I'm stupid?
I cannot enter.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls. Old Bridget says you are one to trust. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
It's locked, all right.
The vampire hunters will never find us here.
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
This shelter is the tip of the iceberg. You hide your game well, I'll give you that.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all.
What will be the result if you continue?
For the last decade, that's what...
You've turned Scal now.
We are all sinners. Oh,
You're forgetting the epidemic.
these are...
Does this place...
This warehouse...
So you have the...
As long as we keep to ourselves...
The Dawsons?
Not at all.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a
That's precisely the reason I brought her.
Who is the...
I don't know, Doctor.
Harriet?
She has joined her own...
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day, I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of His divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found, and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Good evening, sir.
And what do you define as
My name is
a vampire?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the...
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. John.
A man of sight?
Did you...
Actually, yes.
Why...
You didn't see it. He was dead.
Who?
Who? Well,
Goodbye.
I know this brooch. This is my mother. "29 Pretty Orchard Street."
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir.
Have we met?
No, but I just need...
That's quite...
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to
Did you see...
No, I didn't.
Really?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted...
May I ask?
I'm killing myself scrape...
As I told you, I'm a...
Oh, a doctor.
Why such...
Of course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privet...
What can you...
Tell you what, just spend a few...
If you have some...
Oh, you want it?
You don't know me.
Your manners, your clothes...
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty.
I really doubt you ever have...
You speak of...
You bet I am.
You lost...
Those bastards
Isn't the...
a few nights back.
What, really?
I drank too much that night. Strange men.
Well, I'll leave...
Glad to see you.
Did you see...
No,
You saw...
no,
A woman...
of course. It was terrible.
What can you tell...
It may be...
You really...
No.
Which...
Well,
Well, I am...
glad to hear that.
Goodbye, Miss...
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
Speak English, do ya? Look at him! Vicious bugger! To let her expire and be found here.
You're surprising. Occasionally, you make a good point.
How's that?
We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Christ! He's dead! That leech is remorse!
The marks on... This is the very flower my mother tossed. Her shoes and...
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Jonathan.
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
Come to me.
Help me!
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Kinslayer! Come to me, Jonathan. Assassin! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Abomination! You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. What have you done? You left with me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. You've killed me, brother! Rest in peace, monster. Kinslayer! Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
as I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister. I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
I was young again.
Look lively! It's on to us! Kill her! Want some egg?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken. But of course you...
I had to...
I have no...
Silence!
The land calls...
Stop!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war!
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Get them weapons ready! I'll send you the hair of killers! Filthy fucking beast!
So this is where she lives. What a splendid...
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were...
There are many things.
Stop calling...
Please excuse my behavior.
What is bothering you?
We will talk about this in a few...
My sister Mary.
Vengeance is a powerful force.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to...
I am so sorry for my accident.
There is no need to...
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have...
I swear I did not...
That is the scientist.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying. And I make sure they are...
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever...
How?
He is the only immortal I've...
I am afraid you are right.
I felt this...
Most ancestral vampires...
You have no...
Some of the ancient...
I think I should ask the...
Fair enough, Jonathan.
Please do not misunderstand.
If we survive the dark...
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation.
Why?
Because they know we are...
Have they?
Not at all.
Why not?
You have to understand that I am invisible.
Who are...
They are the embodiment of vampire...
How...
Only a small number.
Will they...
I doubt it.
Should I...
Of course not.
Why me?
Because nothing truly important...
Should I lie?
We all lie, Jonathan.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material.
I'm not sure I can
You have no choice, John.
How
The Ascalon Club may...
They are not...
The club is mainly comprised... As the richest, most
If you...
Thank you, Jonathan.
Is the...
Yes. The god...
What is...
The first great hunt was launched...
Why?
Priwen has always seen us immortal.
How did you...
I fled, Jonathan.
You should flee, then.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan.
Thank you for the offer.
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave...
Will I...
Maybe not, Jonathan.
You have no idea...
Even if I had my suspicions, I would...
Will I...
Maybe not...
Please, forgive my blunt...
Oh, Jonathan.
One day soon...
And I shall help you in...
Will I see...
No. You will find me...
When?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose.
I want to thank...
Could you do me a last great...
I should be...
Then it is settled.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club. It's locked.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a toast! Shit! You'll pay for that!
It's locked, all right.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't stop!
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners. The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home. The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bancher was no match for him.
Here, here, here.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why are you suddenly so friendly?
Are you referring to Fergal?
You want me to find... talk?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon.
How dare you?
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes.
What do you mean?
I would like you to be...
Before...
Please,
I killed Fergal.
Do not worry.
What does it...
It means that you swear to...
Do you have any...
No. Of course.
Am I supposed...
As founder and chairman of the club.
What is the...
We follow the credo of William...
What does Ascalon...
Ascalon...
William...
Not exact.
I agree.
This is good news.
My...
Fear not. Nothing... My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!